Welcome back, my friends, to another episode of Dominions 5. We are playing middle-aged Shuniyama. Let's get started. Let me take a look at our map. A big continent. Okay, should be fun. It's going to be hard to protect, and we are even in the middle. Okay, but it's a big continent, so looking at the provinces, lots of means to go through, but with still some places that might be a little bit more troublesome to go. We have a throne nearby, which is also a farmland, and okay, but overall nice means to go everywhere. A cave over here, perhaps another nation. Okay, a river over here, some water. We have east-west wraparound as usual, as default, but not north and south. So if we travel enough east, we'll get back to our capital. We are in the middle. Let's see how that goes. But it's going to be a challenge. We are in a little bit troublesome position because we are going to be pressured from all sides. But let's get going. No more talk. Looking at the starting army, these guys are awful. The Bakemono show, it's the undisciplined ones, and also these ones are not better. They have a short bow, but again undisciplined. So no means to place them in any different formation than the skirmish formation. Okay, so let's do the usual first order of the first turn. We'll get a prophet and the scout. Let me see, where do I want to go first? Main priority, it's going to clear all of the provinces around our capital. We have islands. Well, I think it's pretty much the same. You go there, you become a prophet. Recruitment, you can go both ways with the Bakemono shaman, a little bit less expensive, but an awful researcher, or you can go for the Uba, much more expensive but much better researcher, more magical paths, but it's not sacred, and the shaman, it's sacred. I will probably switch between each other for the first year, and let's see how the map develops. For the first year, let me get that one, and then complementing our troops. These guys are not these ones here. They are not that bad. They have mountain recruitment, and they have the Yari. How many of these can I recruit? Look, yeah, too few. Just 2 for the first turn. So we are not going to attack for the first turn. Let me see. Sources. I'm going to get a full batch of these ones. Okay. Hopefully it's going to be enough to take 2 provinces. It's not. They are not that great. Magic research. We can go for construction. Why not? Let's go for construction level 2, and then a couple of levels in conjuration. I might change it depending on what do I need, but for now I think this is a prophet. Our scout is moving, and in recruitment we have the Bakemono show, the version with the Yari, and for the commander we are going to get a Uba. And let's go and turn. We have Shuniyama, which is us, Uruk, Phaeacia, and Riley. Okay. We have our first, and we are going to research, and then army setup. Our first batches of guys, another formation, line formation. can stay there. Hold and fire to the closest enemy, and you guys, you are going to stay behind enemy troops and hope for the best. Hold and fire. Nope, not hold and attack or attack closest enemies. I'm not going to hold and attack with these guys because they are. If these guys are all going to move, let's also move them. Map move 14, combat speed 9, combat speed 8, map move 10. Okay, so yeah, these guys are going to reach first, and then right behind these guys are going to reach the same position as those ones, and all of them together, hopefully it's going to be enough to take out the province. And where should I attack? These guys are so awful that it's so difficult, the early stages of the game. 40 heavy inventories and militias. It's a regular province. Militias, archers, 40. We have 51. I'm thinking on this one or on that one over there. You militias, longmen and heavy infantries. The same setup over here. Are these guys easier than those ones? You have a more accurate info on the province because we have a scout. It's much more accurate this information than we have on the other guys around. Okay, so these 20 might be more, but these 40, they should be 40 heavy infantries. I don't know if we can tackle those heavy infantries. Let me just see. Set up 12. And it's important to, again, as soon as we clear this ring around our capital, the more resources that we can field for the next armies. So even if it's going to be a little bit close, now let's try that way. Hopefully it's going to be easier. And let's do some recruitment. I will get one of these for this turn. Just two of those guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be like this. For the next turn we have a commander, we have some troops, and the scout. Where can we move the scout? Let's go over there. And turn. Come on. Oof. Let's see. Marignan, view battle. Let's see how that goes. They will reach the same time. Hopefully. Let's see how these infantries are working. The repel, it's very good, so that's nice. These guys are tough, but the length of the broadsword makes it a little bit more difficult to fight these guys, which have length 4. So much of these attacks don't happen because of the longer weapon that we have on our troops. And these guys are fleeing, which it's what usually happens. We lost the Bakemono shows. We lost 13. Okay, not bad. It's the important part was we won the province. Unexpected event +3 nature gems. Thank you very much. And we have also Marignan somewhere around here. We got this one. We have here lion tribe warriors and archers, 90 of them. We have here again militias, archers and heavy infantries, the usual stuff. Let's move down. Army. This is our army. Can we take these guys? Woodsmen, blowpipes and vinemen. I have some questions that we can. No way. So let's place some little bit of province defense. you will move back, get more more troops. Can I get a scout from this province? Yes, I can. Bakemono show, and these guys are, wow, yeah, it's a mountain province, so they are less 2 gold. Very, very nice. And you can even mass. These are the undisciplined ones. I don't care. I need them at the beginning, so I will fill all of them. Chief leadership 40, so I will switch for something like this. Okay, and then on our capital it's going to be these guys. Well, a couple of these guys remove. We now are able to get one more, 3, and something like this, and one of these to keep our research. Look at this, an amazing research. So 7 points. It's usually 5 because they are inept researchers, but we have 2 levels on magic, so they are not that bad. Anything else that we have to set up for this turn? Move, sneak, sneak, sneak. These guys are going back, reinforce a little bit, and I think with the reinforcements we can then clear the cap over here. So research, research, and let's go for the next turn. We lost 1 unit, and we have also Ctees somewhere around us. A new army over here, army set up, so you will get to this guy, you will move here to our capital. Over here now I will just recruit a scout, and on our capital, army set up, can go over there, can go over there, attack closest, okay, and you will move there. Oops, and I forgot one thing, one very important thing. First face palm of the episode, you are going to cast a specific spell, which is and then, okay, nope, it is Divine Blessing, nope, Word of Thorns, range 30, can be this one, at least you will cast something. Word of Thorns, and stay behind enemy troops, stay behind your troops. Undisciplined, everything is by default, you will move there. These guys are going to go here, and then next turn perhaps combine an attack to merge both armies, and we are going to get a scout over here. Recruitment, gold, I'm going to get a Uba now, and 1, 2, 3, and okay, still a little bit strapped on resources. And let me see, research, and I forgot to check. We can get, okay, the shaman, of course. I was trying to check for indie commanders, but there is none on that province. So double checking, we have our scout 40, and let's move it here. Just double checking the getting a little bit more info on the provinces, and I think this is it. Sneak, let's go. We lost 2 cripple units, and let's watch the battle against independents. Not that difficult, I think it's pretty much the same setup, and these guys are a little bit tough, so let's see how that works. A little bit more easy. This time not seeing anyone fleeing, which is nice, and the enemies are routed. How our casualties? Just 2 Bakemono shows. Our die Bakemonos, 5, 10 kills. Nice. Much better. We got construction level 2, and no more info. Remember, our scout was over here, and I think it was 40, and now we have the info of 60. So, and here we have 40, so we should be facing 40. And you can move here, and we have a second scout that can move a little bit north. Let's try to pinpoint. If I could expand a little bit south without any nation here, that would be awesome, but I'm pretty sure that we'll find one here. It would be a nice defensive setup if I could get this area here, but I don't know if that's going to be possible. Of course, if it is in independent provinces. Okay, we are here, a little bit of defense, and then you can move here and army setup. You can take 2 squads, so it's going to be something like this, just to merge. And these guys can go there, and you attack closest enemies a little bit to the south, because they are going to be synchronized with those ones, so it's going to be something like that. You can go here just to try to reach the enemies at the same at roughly the same time. Then we'll switch all of these troops to this commander and use the other commander to ferry some troops around. Defense, you can move there, very nice. Scout, 1 scout down. I will buy another scout. More troops or no troops? What can I recruit over here? Just independent troops, nothing that it's remotely interesting. Magic wise, conjuration for a couple of levels. We are getting 44 research points and recruitment. We now have 2 provinces around us, so how many of these? 4. 4 and a bit. 4 and a bit. I usually complete the bits with some bakemono shows, just not to waste any resources. We have a little bit surplus money. We could get some other, but I will try to rush as fast as I can a new fort, so let's save a little bit of money. So everything is set up correctly, I think. Double checking. F1, the best key ever on Dominions 5, at least for me, to make sure that I'm not forgetting anything. Okay, and what commander? Yeah, I'm forgetting a commander. I'm now getting one of these, and I think we are done. In terms of magic research, as you can see, I am switching from the Ubas and the Shamans. Let's go. Okay, the commander of Thesis claimed the throne already. Okay, 2 critical units died. A battle of the woods. Throne of Summer. We'll get perhaps some hit scales. Conjuration is completed. View battle. Okay, shouldn't have any trouble. Our heaviest line, it will hit first, and then these guys are going to wrap pretty fast, not getting these guys surrounded. So they should be safe. Faster, and there we are. Enough damage to get them routed, these guys, and there they are. Couple of friendly casualties with my stupid archers, and let's see the results. Just 2 bakemono shows dead. Our bakemonos are ruling these. Oops, let me check the message again. Battle worldwide event, yeah, +1 hit. Okay. But that's a little bit how can those guys get the throne so soon? Okay, but at least for now there are no one around us. You can go this way, you can go this way, and more scouts. They are pretty cheap, and it's having the layout of the land It's a very important part of dominions. You are here. Let me combine the armies. We have my prophet. What can I do with these guys? Yeah, undisciplined. You can reinforce with these guys. It's pretty much the same. 3 out of 3. Okay. Yeah, it will work. Very nice. And you can return here to get some reinforcements. Recruitment 3 provinces, so even better, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5, and one of these. Nothing else. Sneak going north. You are going south. You are going south. Let's uncover this area here. Let me see. Research. Sneak. You are defending. You are not defending. You are moving, my friend. You are moving. We are going to attack this horse tribe cavalry. We should have enough firepower. Yeah, I think we do. And that's pretty much it for this turn. Let's finish off the turn. We might have some news on the next one. Just a battle and a worldwide event. Okay. Shuniyama attacking Zaburia. Let's pause. Wow, so many horse archers. Okay, not that amazing. They can fire the bow, but look at the precision. Let's see. No, they are a lot, so eventually some arrows are going to find their mark. Some of them are fleeing, the morale is also not that great, and of course my troops also decided that it's time to go home, have a little drink. Well, we won, not a single Bakemono died, 19 of the shows died, and some of these troops decided to retreat. But we got the province. It was not that easy because they were a lot. 48, so remember the scout. Pretty precise in the values. We had the value of 40, so around 40. That's nice. And worldwide event. Okay, the summer hit +1. Okay, hit +1. What means is much of these crossings are going to be a little bit more difficult. Perhaps only in the winter. And even moving the scouts away, I'm not yet seeing a single enemy. We have a throne over here, but I'm not seeing a single flag of our enemy nations, which for me it's fine. It's pretty good. Don't change that. And I'm trying to be optimist over here, because if there was a capital over here, only if they expanded over here, because if not, these 2 provinces would be conquered by someone and we would see the flag over here, I think. So, but next turn for sure we'll have some info over here, and I can even move this guy here and it will give me a lot of info around here. We have a water one here. Okay, we are here, a little bit of defense, and if this is empty I will advance for a fortification, for instance on this position here. It would be a nice one here, or even there are several options. I like this one here in the forest. So and I think that's it, my friends. I will issue the orders for this, and let's just check the magic. Concentration level 1. You can see we have a lot of national spells. We have the summon Ko-Oni. I will go through some of these spells. I will show you guys the Dominion 5 Inspector, which is a nice tool and a nice site. It's a site which you have the option to check on every nation which on every spell, every unit, and it's nice, it's concise. You know, it's easy to know. You have Summon, Karasu, Tengus. You know what kind of unit it is, which skills it has. Very, very nice. So I will show you guys that resource. Many of the Dominions 5 players know by heart that resource, but you might be following for the first time Let's Play of Dominions, and if it's that the case, I think it's going to be useful to know that resource to play the game. But as you can see, a lot of summoning spells for our nation. Some of them might have useful units, some might not. Let me know in the comments if you have used any of these spells, if you are happy with it. I think these Karasu Tengus are nice. It's not an easy combination to get, especially the air, but these are flying units, and they are, I think, perhaps not good enough to base a complete strategy on them, but it's a nice option for several situations that might occur during a game, and it's a nice solution that you have on the middle-aged Shuniyama. My friends, this is it for this episode. I hope you are enjoying this Let's Play series. Let me know in the comments what are your thoughts, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Until then, thank you.